Peterbilt, West Plains Bank and Trust, Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, Goebel's Collision Repair, Miller's Satellite and Home Store, Iron Brand Realty, Par 4 and more, Wilbanks Tire, Habitat for Humanity, MSU West Plains, Car Mart of West Plains. Also brought to you by Butler Heating and Air, Hawkins Home and Lawn, Ozark Independent Living, Cape Electric, SMP Quality Auto Glass, State Farm Insurance Agent Justin Shelby, West Plains Wind Supply, Simmons Bank, Ozark Hills Realty, Don's Auto Service, Shrimp Runner, and brought to you by Edgeler and Harper, Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment, Rick's Truck Repair, Bailey Chevrolet and GMC, and Wood Mechanical.
And now West Plains Zizzers football on the official home of the Zizzers, Hot Country KDY.
And welcome to Zizzers Stadium. High school football on a Friday night, week 3, as the West Plains Zizzers host the Hillcrest Hornets. This evening, Paul Knight to my immediate right, and we'll have the kickoff coming up in about 7 minutes from right now. The Zizzers are 1-1 after the first 2 weeks. They're averaging 29 points a game, and that's on the positive side of things, Paul. When you score 29 a game, that's pretty good, and that's what the Zizzers have done.
Well, they've done a pretty good job offensively this year so far, Harlan, of getting the ball down the field, getting it to their playmakers, doing a little bit of running, but mostly through the air. And right now, the Zizzer offense is kind of clicking. And last week, the Zizzer defense played pretty well against Parkview up there in Springfield, held them to 2 touchdowns, and we got 4, and we come up with a 28-12 win. So that put us in the win column for the season.
It's 87 degrees. It's going to be the hottest night we've had for a ball game so far.
Well, I was going to say the first week we had a perfect night. It was in the upper 70s when we started the game. Last week it was about 55 and wet. And this week it's about, what'd you say, 87?
87.
Yeah, so it's going to be a warm evening, and we'll see how things go. You know, we talked a little bit about the week 1, about the improvement, and the Zizzers did improve very much between week 1 and week 2. Let's see how they do between week 2 and week 3.
All right, we're going to take a 4-minute break here, and then we'll have the coin toss and the kickoff between West Plains and Springfield Hillcrest coming up here on Hot Country KDY.
Are you needing to sell your real estate? Seek help today from the professional realtors at Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty. Their agents have decades of combined experience and are experts in all areas of real estate, including commercial real estate, farms, new construction, and of course, residential. So if you are looking to sell, turn to Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty at 1822 Porter Wagner Boulevard in West Plains.
There are a lot of places you could buy appliances these days, and at Hawkins Home and Lawn, we want to be your first stop. We are locally owned and operated, which does matter. We service what we sell, and that matters too. Plus, we offer Price Match Plus, and that matters to your pocketbook. Stop in today at West Plains and in Mountain Grove stores, or shop online at HawkinsHomeandLawn.com because you matter to us.
Best brands, best service since 67.
Helping in your community is a great feeling. Howell County Habitat for Humanity is working on building their 31st home this year. If you would like to be a volunteer, it is easy and quite rewarding. Habitat for Humanity needs volunteers to work on Saturdays. To step up to be a volunteer, call or go by the Habitat Restore at 1109 Porter Wagner Boulevard. Do it once, and if you have fun, do it again. Howell County Habitat for Humanity, helping families one home at a time.
This is Damon at TLG Peterbilt, Willow Springs. We supply parts for all makes of trucks and trailers to get you back on the road quickly as possible. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Find us on Highway 60 in Willow Springs or online at tlgtrucks.com for fast, friendly service to get you back on the road in no time. TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time.
Do you have assisted devices that you no longer need, such as a wheelchair, a walker, a cane, or shower chair? You can donate it to Ozark Independent Living. They will in turn give it to someone in need. It's local people helping local people. Ozark Independent Living in West Plains at 1098 Avenue, 417-257-0038.
Your care, your choice, your independence. Ozark Independent Living.
If you have 10 minutes and online access, you're ready to open a new checking or savings account with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Already a customer? Just log into digital banking and click Add an Account, making the switch to West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Welcome. Simply visit westplainsbank.com and click Open Account. 24/7 convenience, FDIC insured, free debit card and e-statements. It's simple and convenient to open your account online with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC.
Yes, it's that time again, back to school. So if you're looking for fast, reliable internet, then you need HughesNet. Did you know that HughesNet is faster than ever before? Plus, it comes with unlimited data and home Wi-Fi, so you can get all your school work done no matter where you live. Give me a call today at Miller Satellite and Home Store, and I can save you $30 a month for the next 12 months with a price lock guarantee. Once again, that's Miller Satellite and Home Store, 417-255-1972.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Hi, this is Jordan. We are now selling bulk feed available for pickup at our West Plains store. Stop in and fill feed tote sacks, bulk containers, and feed boxes. There's no need to go anywhere else. Buy in bulk and save. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
We've just had the coin toss. West Plains won the toss. They'll defer. That means they'll get the ball to start the second half. And that's the way this game will start. West Plains in the red shirts, white hats, and white pants. Hillcrest will be in the white shirts with silver helmets and blue pants, and they'll receive with their backs to the north end zone here in a little bit. Here on the radio with Gary this morning, Rod Kanega was talking about the need for his football team's special teams to be better.
Get better, yeah. We gave up a long punt return, of course, the opening kickoff against Mountain Home, and we gave up a couple of long kickoff returns to Parkview last week. Fortunately, they didn't go for touchdowns. We got them tackled around midfield and kept them out of the end zone. But like I said, our kickoff coverage and our punt return needs some work. And hopefully they worked on that a little bit this week.
Well, you've coached. Is it easier to cover a short kick, squib kick than
yes,
it is
it
to
is.
kick it deep?
Yeah,
it is.
It is, yeah, because you kind of know who's got the ball and where they're going to go because you're on top of them a lot quicker when you squib kick it than when you kick it deep. And then, of course, last week I think we squibbed every one of them, and they were caught by the up back. And 3 times the guy caught it and went and took a knee. I mean, he didn't even try to return it, so that's really a help.
We're about ready to get this game rolling.
Cobb's going to kick it away for the Zizzers. They're going to defend the south end zone the first quarter. Hillcrest Hornets come into the game 0-2, or into this game 0-2. Zizzers 1-1. And these guys are members of the Ozark Mountain Conference. This is the conference game.
Reed Cobb stands back, ready to approach. The 2 deep men will stand at their own 5-yard line, and here's the kick. A high, deep kick that'll be taken at the 7. Bobble picked up 10, 15-yard line, 20-yard line, spinning away from the tackler.
That's what happens.
And here he goes up the right sideline, 40, 45, 50. He's at the 45-yard line and out of bounds, so Hillcrest breaks the kick, and they set up good field position to start the football game.
Number 9, Kipper Brandenburg, broke a couple of tackles around the 20-yard line. The next thing you know, he's running down the sideline in front of the Zizzer bench, and the Hornets are going to have it 1st and 10. I think they marked him out of bounds at the 45, and Harlan, he could have gone a little bit farther, but he took the decision to go out of bounds. It's going to be 1st and 10 Hornets at the 45-yard line, and the Zither defense is on the field to start the ball game.
Well, the kickoff return was straight up the middle last week, and this one was pretty much straight up the middle. It looked like they had him. He spun, kept his balance, and turned it into a big play.
Quarterback Austin Miller for the Hornets. He didn't throw many passes in pregame.
48-yard return to start the ball game. Hillcrest with it on 1st down.
Should have been a flag right there because the wingback was in motion for the ball
run
to
right,
snap.
and nothing there as West Plains jams that up quickly. and there was no running room at all on the right side of the line.
Brandon Gum, the running back, number 22, tried to get to the right side, and as you said, Harlan, you can't run at number 79, number 74, and 73 or 77 very often because those three guys up front do a very good job of taking care of gap control, and then the linebackers have an opportunity to fill in that 3-5 defense.
Rucker Freeman, a 309-pound junior, in on that last play for West Plains. Loss of a little over a yard. Now on second down, roll out pass. Quarterback will tuck it in. He'll take on the tackler in a big collision at the 43-yard line. Nice job that time by Josiah Long.
I was going to say Josiah had a good hit, but the quarterback said, I'm going to take you on. They did. That was a good collision, and like I said, the Zizzers get the stop after a gain of about 6. And now they said it's a gain of 3.
Josiah got lower than the quarterback that time and was able to get him to the turf fairly easily. So now it's third down at about 7. Ball marked at the 42-yard line of West Plains.
Big play here for the Zither defense. They're in a 3-man front, 5 linebackers, 4 defensive backs. They can walk one of the linebackers up.
See if they clear everything out and let the quarterback take off here. It's third down and 7. Back to throw. He looks left. He runs to the right.
Hunter
Picked up from behind, and another big play. Jackson Hunter on the stop for West Plains, and that'll bring up fourth down on a loss of about 5.
Those guys think they can run away from number 74. They're mistaken. Number 74 is going to chase you down and tackle you because he is a true, very good athlete.
Freak.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
He is a freak.
He can play.
He can play.
He likes the weight room, too, I hear.
So now it'll be Hillcrest putting the ball away. West Plains will send back Dominic Hale standing back at his own 25-yard line. And the kicker is Jordan Tyndall for Springfield Hillcrest. He stands at his 40. The snap is a little wide, takes it, and kicks it end over end. He'll take a neutral bounce and go out of bounds, far sideline, 27-yard line of West Plains. So first and 10 for the Zizzers, and they'll have decent field position.
So after the good kick return, the Zizzers defense steps up, no first downs. They get the ball back, and the offense is going to take over, at their own 27.
Let's see if West Plains can put together a running game tonight. We've leaned, I wasn't there last week, but just from what I heard about it and heard
passing
on the radio.
Game. Yeah, passing game.
We have leaned very hard on the passing game so far this season, and I wouldn't expect tonight will be much different.
Jackson Taylor in the backfield. He's been the bulk of our ball carries so far this season.
See if we can run the ball on this Hillcrest defense, though, from the 27, first down. We'll flare it out to the side, slip screen to Jacob Moore, misses a tackle, 30, 35, 40-yard line, 45-yard line, 47. That's a gain of 20 and a first down.
Jacob Moore didn't touch the ball last week until the fourth quarter. They get him to him early. He's the one they want to get the ball in his hands a lot, and he picks up quite a few yards, takes it near midfield. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 48, where it's first and 10, Harlan.
Jacob Moore, of all the receivers of Zizzer teams going back, for me anyway, back to the early 2000s, Jacob Moore has probably as good a hands as any of them.
He's 6'2", so he's a good target.
5 wide. Here's the throw to the right side. That's underneath and caught. And a missed tackle in the 45-yard line. Another missed tackle. Hale takes it to the 40-yard line and down near the 38. And that'll be a 14-yard gain and another first down.
So much for running the football. We've thrown 2 plays and picked up 2 first downs. We've got into their territory down to the 39-yard line. So the Zizzer offense doing what they do best is throw it to the wide receivers and let them go make a play or 2.
That's kind of the way the game is played now, though. Teams don't run the ball as much, but those short passes work a lot like the running game. First down from the 39-yard line of Hillcrest. Toss play on a counter to the right. Jackson Taylor cuts it back upfield. He'll be drugged down from behind inside the 35 to the 33. So a gain of 6, and it'll be second down and 4.
Good play right there by the West Plains offensive line on the right side, especially a good kick-out block on the defensive end. And Hunter cut it up inside, or Taylor, cut it up inside. Picks up 6 yards, second down and about 4 from the 33-yard line of the Hornets.
This time, Jacob Moore is split out wide to the left, the wide side of the field. Single back Jackson Taylor, and now on the snap. They'll hand it off to Taylor. Cuts it up inside, spun around, gets to the 30. Boy, he runs hard for 160 pounds. That's the first down at the 28-yard line and a gain of 5.
Picks up 5, gets the first down, and the Zizzers move the chains, and the chain gang moves on down the field, and the Zizzer offense does the same thing. They just keep moving down the field, Harlan, with two pass plays to start, 2 running plays for a first down. And now the Zizzer offense is in Hillcrest territory in a scoring position.
When you're playing a struggling team, it's always good to get the lead, especially early in the game. That kind of sets the tone.
You don't want to give them an opportunity.
First down and 10 from the 28-yard line. Motion man goes to the left slot. Another motion man is Hale. Takes it on the end around. They got it blocked. Turns it up inside 20-yard line. Back to the 15-yard line. Down to the 12. And another first down. West Plains gains 16 and moves the chains.
That was a play that they ran a couple of times last week with some success. And, of course, Hale is quick. And when he gets the ball in his hands and gets into the open field, you're going to have to get 2 or 3 guys to make contact.
No huddle. Ethan Miller takes the snap, hands Taylor, bounces off the right tackle, inside the 10, down near the 8-yard line, and a gain on that play of close to 5 yards.
So they pick up 5 on 1st and 10. They get down inside the 8, and Harlan, the Zizzer offense is doing what they need to do. They're moving the football. Time's coming off the clock. We're down inside 7 minutes to go in the first quarter, and the Zizzers looking at putting points on the board.
This clock hasn't stopped since they got the ball.
No.
I think.
Think we get out of here by dark?
No.
Maybe
we won't
not.
do that. Now it's second down, long 5. Running play to the right. Jackson Taylor bounces it wide. He gets to the 5. He gets to the end zone. Touchdown, West Plains.
Taylor from 8 yards out on the little bounce play. It was designed to go off tackle. Next thing you know, he's on the perimeter, and you're not going to catch him very often when he gets out there and has the angle on you. So the Zizzers go in front 6-0 with 6:01 to go here in quarter number 1.
A rushing touchdown for Jackson Taylor. Now Reed Cobb will come on. Ethan Miller will hold it. Left-footed kicker for West Plains. Waits for the snap. Ethan Miller takes it, puts it down. Kick is up. Kick looks right down the middle, and it is. So 6:01 to play in the first quarter. It's West Plains 7, Hillcrest nothing. Back in a minute on KDY.
Is it about time for a new heating and cooling system? Butler.
I've always wanted to be a nurse, but life
so
got in the way.
So you bought the Chevy Trail
Kids,
Boss
work,
for the farm,
bills,
but somehow her coffee's in
impossible.
a cup holder.
Then I
The
discovered
seat's set
Missouri
just
State
right for
West
her.
Plains has
And
flexible
now she's
programs
taking it on
that
her
fit my
shopping
schedule.
trip. Guess whose
Now
truck
I'm
it
training
is
for a
now?
career that gives back.
Together, let's drive.
This is John Bailey, personally inviting you to come to Bailey Chevy GMC to find your new truck today.
Bailey Chevy GMC, home of the Bailey factor.
Need CPAP or BiPAP supplies? Skip the wait at Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment. Reorder easily from home using our Patient Hub app or website portal and get your supplies shipped straight to your door. For a faster, hassle-free experience, call ahead at 800-874-8504 or order online today. Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment, 1703 West 8th Street in West Plains. Our community, our commitment, our care.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
It probably won't, but if this game continues at this pace, the officials are going to start thinking they're going to find plenty of places to eat after the ball game.
There'll be a lot of places open when they get done this evening.
At this pace, but I doubt that continues. But we'll see. We've already played half of the first quarter. 6:01 to go. 7-0 West Plains. Reed Cobb kicking off again for the Zizzers. Hillcrest broke a 48-yard return on the opening kickoff. Let's see if they can do that again.
Cobb's got a pretty good leg for the guy out here in high school, and Hillcrest stands at the 5. And he's kicking it deep again.
Here we go, down to the 1-yard line and circling wide to the left 10-yard line. He tries to get wide to the sideline, and he does. Tackle made at the 21. Good coverage that time by West Plains on the special teams. Aiden Judd.
Aiden Judd, starting defensive end, outside linebacker, whatever you want to call it. Also is a long snapper, and he's on every special team. So Aiden gets quite a bit of playing time through the week or through the game time. Zizzers looked pretty good that first offensive series, Harlan, and defensively they did a good job stopping Hillcrest when they had the ball in Zizzer territory.
Well, I'm sure Hillcrest, if you watch West Plains play the first 2 games, you got to be very aware that they're going to throw the ball down the field.
Yeah.
So they played a little loose in the first series, and West Plains took advantage of that. Now first down from just across the 20-yard line of Hillcrest on first down. They'll hand it off inside and get nothing. Maybe a foot, and that's going to be it. Short of the 20-yard line, Jackson Hunter was in on the tackle that time for West Plains.
So was Peyton Allen, number 79, the nose tackle. And like I said, Harlan, there was 3 guys in red jerseys in the backfield when the running back got the ball from the quarterback, and that's kind of difficult to maneuver when you're being outrun by the defensive line.
Across the front, West Plains has some beef. That 3-man front. Quarterback will move people around.
3 wide receivers to the wide side of the field. Play clock, still got plenty of time.
Timeout's going to be called.
They're going to take a timeout.
They couldn't decide what they wanted. They couldn't get in their correct formation, evidently. So we'll take a timeout here. 5:08 to play in the first. With a score, West Plains 7 and Hillcrest nothing. Back in a minute on KDY.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Fall is here, and at Don's Auto Service, friendly faces are the first thing you'll see when you walk through the door. Don's Auto Service makes sure their expert staff gets you the best and most qualified information on your vehicle repairs. Whether it's under the hood, maintenance, or tire related, they have you covered and are ready to get your vehicle ready for the upcoming winter months.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Save on America's favorite tractor, Kubota, from your family-owned Kubota dealer, Edgeler & Harper Farm Equipment in Mountain Grove and West Plains. Right now, get the L2502 package with loader, rotary cutter, box blade, and quick hitch for $394 per month with approved credit now through 9/30/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for details. That's Edgeler & Harper Farm Equipment in Mountain Grove and West Plains.
Remember, we are names you can trust. Edgeler & Harper Farm Equipment and Kubota.
We come back. It'll be second down and 10 for Hillcrest from the 20. Back to throw. Quarterback hit as he throws. Pass high, incomplete at the 35-yard line. They're looking to slip the ball down the middle of the field to Dalen Houston, a freshman running back, but that ball was a little too tall. Plus, the quarterback, Calvin Wells, had some pressure that time.
I was going to say our defensive line is living in their backfield. They're back there on every play. And if you're the quarterback, you're going, hey, fellas, just slow them down a little bit, would you? We got a official conversation going on here. One of those, we're going to walk over to the sideline.
Oh, brother.
They're
so
going to
much
want
for your fast quarter.
I was going to say, I think they're going to want to talk to the clock.
4-5-4. So they took 10 seconds off the clock they shouldn't have.
Yeah, incomplete pass, yeah. Guys in the booth down the row here knowing what they're doing, don't they? Get this game over with. Third down and 10 for the Hornets from their own 20-yard line.
Austin Miller at the quarterback will take the snap, back to throw. Lots of pressure, and he grounds it. And how is that not intentional grounding?
I was going to say, they call that an incomplete pass, and he was obviously throwing it away because he was getting run over. And once again, the Zizzer defensive line, that time it was number 74, and of course we knew who that is. That's Jackson Hunter, and Jackson was in the backfield almost about the time the ball was.
West Plains, across their 3-man front, they go 269, 309, and
now we
250.
Now I think he's going to call intentional grounding against, and that flag was thrown by the line judge, not by the referee.
And the referee was standing 5 feet away.
Yeah. I think he got a little help from the line judge.
Yeah, in case you missed that was intentional grounding. That happened right in front of you.
Yeah. While you were running to get out of the way of the quarterback being chased, he threw it away to nobody.
That is loss of down, isn't it?
That's loss of down, yeah. So you can take the yards and still it'll be fourth down and 20, and here we go. We're going to mark it off. It'll be I think it's half the distance. Well, it's a 5-yard penalty, but it is 4th down. And the Hornets are going to be forced to punt. And, of course, back deep to receive the punt for the Zizzers is Dominic Hale. And if this guy catches it, there's a lot of good things that can happen.
A low kick speed racer could move this way down the field, get West Plains deep in Hillcrest end here. They're already going to have pretty good field position as is. Here's the snap, high, kick away, and it's a floater. Doesn't go very far, 40-yard line. Takes a neutral bounce. 42 is where it's picked up. So that's a 27-yard kick.
27-yard kick with no wind. You look at the flag over there that's on the far side of the field, and it has not moved since I got here. And the Zizzers lead 7-0. They have the ball at the Hillcrest 42-yard line in Harlan. Another touchdown right here before the end of the first quarter, and we're looking at a big win for the West Plains Zizzers. Am I getting ahead of myself or what?
A little bit, but
okay.
You're ahead.
You're ahead 7-0.
You got the ball.
Uh-huh.
And haven't really had any trouble moving it so far tonight.
Yeah. That's 3 pluses right there.
Yep. You may be on to something here. We'll see what the Zizzers do here on this possession. Captain Ethan Miller at quarterback with Jackson Taylor on first down for the 42-yard line of Hillcrest. They'll run left. Option play, toss late, get it to Jackson.
Wide
throw
open.
It wide open. It's caught by Jacob Moore and a touchdown. Old halfback pass.
I was going to say that was set up perfectly because that corner, when he saw the pitch to Taylor, he came running up the field, and Jackson Taylor just stopped. Left-handed throw down the field, and that was so wide open. What a play for 42 yards out.
It's a big enough surprise to do that, but to have a kid throw it left-handed, that kind of throws you even further. So 42 yards?
42 yards.
On the touchdown halfback pass. And now Reed Cobb, they'll fumble the snap on the 2-point, wide open in the end zone, but it's incomplete. Wow, boy, had him. Wyatt Dew was wide open in the end zone, but the ball was out of reach. So the extra point fails. 4:29 left in the first quarter with a score of West Plains 13 and Hillcrest nothing. Back in a minute on KDY.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
This is Damon at TLG Peterbilt, Willow Springs. We supply parts for all makes of trucks and trailers to get you back on the road quickly as possible. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Find us on Highway 60 in Willow Springs or online at tlgtrucks.com for fast, friendly service to get you back on the road in no time. TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
Here's the ensuing kick. That will sail into the end zone. Reed Cobb, that ball carried 62 yards in the air.
Yeah,
no problem.
that was a boomer right there. There's no return in high school once it crossed the goal line, and Cobb didn't give him an opportunity. So the Zizzer defense back out on the field with a 13-0 lead, and the Hillcrest offense, they got to try to figure out some way to keep those 3 red jerseys up front out of their backfield.
Why do you think that's a rule? If you kick it into, the ball crosses the...
In high school?
Yeah.
I really don't know because it's
not that way in anything else.
No, it's not. In college, you get you can fair catch anywhere, and it goes to the 20 and or 25. And then in the pros, they've changed that rule now to where if you kick it into the end zone, it comes out to the 30-yard line.
Huh. First down.
and 10.
Hillcrest with Austin Miller, a senior. He'll have 4 wide receivers. Man in motion. I'm not sure they had enough players on the field. Here's a running play over left guard, and that goes nowhere except backward. No gain. In fact, the loss of a foot.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a loss of maybe a half a yard or whatever, no gain. And once again, that defensive front for the West Plains Zizzers, when the ball snapped, they're in the backfield. That time, number 73, the nose tackle, Rucker Freeman, was there when the quarterback started to cut up the field.
So this time, let's see what Hillcrest decides to do. They haven't had any luck running the ball. They haven't had any luck throwing the ball.
It's hard to throw it when you're laying on your back.
I'll tell you what, West Plains is applying some enormous pressure without blitzing. That's really something with a three-man front. Now they'll blitz. Here's a quick throw out to the right flat. Ball is caught, and a short gain on the play up to the 23-yard line, gain of 2 on the catch and run, short run at that by Dalen Houston, freshman for the Hornets.
You know, I look at the Hornets roster, and they brought 32. I counted their players in the pregame. They had 32 players, and Harlan, we talked a little bit about it. It's amazing to us that you've got 5 schools in Springfield, and they'd have trouble getting kids to come out and play.
They really do. It's really something.
Yeah. Third down and about 7, and the play clock's inside 10.
West Plains will loosen up just a little bit in the secondary on the third down snap. High ball is fumbled, picked back up, and now the quarterback rolls right, throws across the field, high and intercepted. There's Judd. He's at the 45, at the 40, 35, 30, 28 on the pick, and West Plains will have it with a chance to go up 3 scores.
Judd plays that outside linebacker. He dropped back in coverage, and, well, the quarterback threw that up for grabs, and the Zizzers were there to make the play, and Judd comes down with the interception, runs it all the way back to the 28-yard line where West Plains will have it. 1st and 10, 2:16 to go, Harlan, in the first quarter, and we've had the ball 3 times already.
It's safe to say that was more a matter of who was going to intercept it than anything, because there was triple coverage on the receiver on that underthrown ball.
1st and 10, West Plains.
28 backs on each side out of the spread set for Ethan Miller. Running play, they'll run it to the right, try to get to the quarter. 30-yard line, flag down behind the play, big hit on the ball carrier, and there'll be a gain of 10, but this play will come back.
Yeah,
looks like on a hold.
I saw that one. It was more of a tackle than a hold, and it'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, which they've got the flag at the 30. Let's see if they mark it from there or mark it. He's going to pick it up and move it from the line of scrimmage. It's going to mark it off from the line of scrimmage.
I don't know about, I guess we'll see how this all plays out. But, West Plains, week 1, we were great as far as penalties go.
Yeah,
I don't know how we were last week.
We had a few last week, a lot, and once again they were holds, and most of them occurred on those sweep plays, just like the one that we just witnessed right there, where the offensive lineman gets out in front of the play and grabs somebody.
Now on 1st and long, Miller steps up, throws the ball, lobs over the middle, incomplete. Well, he had Jacob Moore in the middle of the field, but he also had a few other people.
I was going to say Dominic Hale was standing by himself and down there on the S in the end zone, and I don't think Miller saw him, and Hale just kind of mentioned to him, I was wide open. He held up that one finger.
There's never been a receiver go out of a pass pattern
that's never been wide open.
But he was wide open.
Yeah, he was standing on the S, and there wasn't anybody within 15 yards of him.
Now 2nd down. 1:47 left in the first quarter. West Plains on 2nd and 20. Big pressure throw over the middle. Ball is caught by Jackson Taylor on a middle screen.
I think they're going to call that incomplete. Yeah, they're calling it incomplete. Well,
no, they're not.
Well, the umpire,
it shouldn't have been
shaking it off as an incomplete pass, and the side judge came in and said it was a catch. Looked to me like it kind of got away from him, but anyway, it's now 3rd down and about 15 for the Zizzers from the Hornet 33-yard line. Big play right here for the Zizzer offense.
You don't need to get it all, but get some of it. from the 33 on 3rd down and long. Rolling out to the right, Miller. He looks under, throws down the side, wide open, caught by Hale. First down, 2 missed tackles, 10-yard line, 5-yard line. He dives. Did he get in?
Nope.
No.
They're going to say literally just short. What a play by number 1 for the West Plains Zizzers. That's Dominic Hale. Caught the ball on the sideline in front of the Hillcrest bench, then turned it upfield, made a couple of people miss, and the next thing you know, he's at the 1. Less than a minute to go, and we got a chance to score again.
A little start-stop move by Dominic Hale nearly got him in the end zone.
Full backfield.
Full house backfield now. Ethan Miller with lots of company back there. Let's see who gets it. He'll keep it. Quarterback keeper, touchdown. West Plains over left guard, and West Plains now up 20-0.
Zizzers up 20-0. We're still in the first quarter with 38 seconds to go, as the Zizzers have dominated this football game from the very beginning. And now this time I think they will go for 2.
It would appear that is going to be the case, as West Plains missed the last extra point. And so they'll try and get that point back plus 1 more. Same formation. They run the same play.
I bet they do.
And they snap it, same play. This time he'll roll right, toss it to the back of the end zone. Ball caught for 2, and that was Maupin.
Maupin, yeah, number 22 makes the catch. Zizzers have the 2-point conversion, 21-0. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Hi, this is Taylor Grubauer with Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in West Plains. We have a huge selection of Buick SUVs in stock. Buick Encore GX, Buick Envista, Buick Envision, and the all-new 2025 Buick Enclave. The best discounts, the best selection, the best price. And, hey, we are Howell County's only Buick dealer within 100 miles of any direction.
Together, let's drive to Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in West Plains for great service and the best price.
Attention small business owners.
I'm State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, and I'm a small business owner too. So why not insure your small business with a fellow small business owner who also happens to be a good neighbor? If you have questions on your business insurance, business auto insurance, small business retirement plans, or group life insurance for your business, contact me, State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, today in West Plains and in Houston.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
Ensuing kickoff, West Plains covers it well to 22-yard line, so that's where Hillcrest will start this drive with 30 seconds left in the first quarter here at Zizzer Stadium. If you're surfing to see what the score is, various games, this one has West Plains on top 21-0 as we wind down the first quarter of play.
I was going to say, Harlan, the Zizzer offense has dominated the Hillcrest defense, and the Zizzer defense has dominated the Hillcrest offense. It's been one of those games where West Plains has basically done whatever they wanted to, and Hillcrest can't do anything at the current time. And that's why they find themselves in a 21-0 hole with 30 seconds to go here in quarter number 1.
The Hornets haven't been able to do anything on offense so far in the ball game. They've really struggled, and they've faced several negative plays. And now on first down from the 23-yard line, their own. Back to throw. Underneath pass is caught. Big hit, 30-yard line. And a gain on the play of about 6. And sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I think that was Roberts, wasn't it? Came up to make the tackle. It's free safety, number 23. Yes, it is. Yeah.
It was Wyatt Dew that caught the 2-point conversion a little while ago. It was 22 and not 2. So Wyatt Dew on the receiving end of the 2-point conversion a little while ago.
Nice tackle there made by the free safety who came up and made the play. It's second down, and Hillcrest Hornets let the clock run out. That's the end of the first quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
It's a new fun place to eat and play golf indoors. Par 4 and more is open on West.
It's rock chip season. Okay, let's be honest. With the roads around here, it's always rock chip season. When you get a rock chip, go see Kevin at SMP Quality Auto Glass. He can fix your rock chip and keep it from spreading and making your windshield look more like a road map. If you need a whole new windshield put in because you waited too long, he does those too. SMP Quality Auto Glass, next to DQ in West Plains. Show us your crack.
It's time to start planning for a vacation. Wilbanks Tire reminds you to check your tires before you hit the road. Wilbanks Tire in West Plains is the tire guy that can get you back on the road with new tread and a price you can afford. Plus, once you buy a set of tires from Wilbanks Tire, you can come in anytime for a free tire rotation for the life of your tires. So once you're a customer of Wilbanks Tire, you will always be a customer of Wilbanks Tire. Located at 201 West 2nd Street in West Plains.
The action continues now with more Zizzer football on Hot Country KDY.
Hey, don't forget one of our fine sponsors is Wood Mechanical Heating and Air Contractors. Paul, you got to learn to read once in a while. You've been around this world 70 times and you still can't read.
Oh,
well. And it's not like we haven't had those for 3 weeks.
That's true. So we come back with 2nd down and 3 is what the yard marker says. 2nd and 3 for Hillcrest. They have the ball at, where are we at?
30-yard line.
30-yard line. Quarterback takes, keeps, turns up the middle, and he'll get a first down. And he'll get across the 35 to the 37-yard line. And for the first time tonight, Hillcrest will move the chains.
They moved the chains for the first time tonight as the Hillcrest offense picked up the first down on a second and 3, got 5, and it's now 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line. The chain gang says, no, it's on the 36. I think the official said it was on the 36.
Thayer and Liberty are nothing in the second quarter.
I thought that'd be a high-scoring game.
Mountain Grove's putting it on Ava, 21-0. See what else is going on here as we go. Now,
1st and 10.
First down for the Hornets. Back to throw over the middle, low pass. Did he catch that?
Well, the umpire doesn't know. He's looking for the referee or the back judge to come in and tell him, and they're going to consult, and they're going to say it was a catch.
Gain of 5, 2nd down and 5.
West Plains on top, 21-0 at the end of the first quarter. We're in quarter number 2 where the Zizzers defense has been on the field. And those 3 down linemen have been in the backfield most of the night.
Webb City and Kickapoo are tied 7-7 tonight. Now the snap, quick throw out to the sideline. That ball underneath is caught. They'll try to turn it back, and what a good play. Jackson Hunter ain't going to have that. I mean,
no,
the tackle was made.
If you're running towards number 74, you're running the wrong way, because if you run at him, he's going to make the tackle, and they lose 3 on the play. Well, make it 2 on the play and brings up a 3rd down and 7. And you were talking about that, what was it, Kickapoo Webb City?
Yeah.
7-7.
Joplin and Nixa are 7-7.
Well, I was going to say Nixa and Webb City was an awful good game last week. I watched a replay of it. 28-20.
Yeah.
Webb City had a chance to tie it, but didn't do it.
3rd down, about 6 from the 40-yard line of Hillcrest. The Hornets trying to keep possession here. Down by 3 scores. Back to throw, pressure from the backside.
Oh, that's a fumble.
That's a loose football. Pick it up and
That's
score
a
with it.
touchdown. That's a touchdown.
20-10. Touchdown West Plains on a scoop and score by Warren Lawson.
Number 4, Lawson scores with 9:37 to go on I'm going to say it was about a 22-yard scoop and score. And the Zizzers now, Harlan, they're in front 27-0 with 9:37 to go here in quarter number 2.
In blowouts, a lot of the time you'll get some points from your defense, and there's an example of that. Lawson, once he figured out where the ball was, you didn't have to tell him twice what to do with it.
I was going to say that was a great play by the 2 outside linebackers, because we actually sent 5 that time.
Extra point is good. 9:37 to go, first half. West Plains 28, Hillcrest nothing. Back in a minute on KDY.
Local people helping local people. That's what Ozark Independent Living is all about. Ozark Independent Living helps the disabled, the elderly, Medicaid recipients, and disabled veterans remain in their homes independently. Do you know someone who needs help? Contact Ozark Independent Living today in West Plains, 417-257-0038.
Your care your choice, your independence. Ozark Independent Living.
There's nothing better than football. And just like the Zizzers bring power to the field, Cape Electrical Supply brings power to your projects. Whether you're a contractor, business, or DIYer, we've got the electrical supplies you need to hit a home run. From wiring and lighting to tools and expert advice, Cape Electrical Supply is your trusted teammate. Visit us in West Plains or check us out online. Cape Electrical Supply, powering our community, one connection at a time.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Our sideline, Harlan. I don't know what's going on. All of a sudden, the microphones work again.
Hey, there we are. 9:37 clock to stop. Hillcrest has gathered over on the far side.
Are we taking one of those halftime water breaks? Something? No, I guess not.
Don't tell me we've got another 30-minute halftime tonight.
Oh, gosh. No, but it'll be a long one because Hillcrest has got to walk up the hill to their facility.
Yeah. They'll have it first down from their own 20-yard line. They'll send receivers out to each side, one to the left. Long snap count. And now the quarterback, just go right up the middle, and there ain't nothing there. The three down linemen for West Plains are just dominating the interior line of scrimmage. It's not even a contest right now.
It's not.
Luke Cropper on the tackle that time.
It's 3-on-5, and the three are beating those five every play. They say he got back to the line of scrimmage. I don't know how he did, but
how did he get back to the 20?
Because he got hit about 2 yards back in the backfield. But first, it's second down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Zizzer defense doing a good job tonight so far.
Here in the Ozark Mountain Conference, it'll be three wide left, one to the right. And the quarterback will fake, turns it upfield. Uh-oh, this could be a big play. He gets to the sideline, and they get the angle and tackle him across the 50 at the 48-yard line.
Maupin did a good job of getting rid of his blocker and knocking him out of bounds. A sophomore, 6'2", 172, starting at that defensive corner position tonight for the West Plains Zizzers. He's had a couple of good JV games and got the start tonight. On the varsity level, it's 1st and 10 for the Hornets from the 50-yard line, and the Zizzer defense is going to have to step up and hold them. They're up 28-0. Still got a lot of time to play in the second quarter.
Just underway, actually, just a little over 3.5 minutes. Here we go on first down for Hillcrest. They have moved the ball a little bit here from the 50-yard line. Let's see if they go another draw play here. High snap, ball bobble. Quarterback keeps it, and he's in major trouble. And he'll be sacked back at the 42-yard line.
Good play by the defense that time. And like you said, Harlan, the bad snap kind of got things started for the West Plains defense. And you know, I hate to say this, but I kind of feel for number 16, Austin Miller. He's been running for his life. Now, he did have that one good gain on a couple of plays ago, but he is basically catching the ball and looking up and seeing nothing but red jerseys, white helmets.
Warren Lawson with another good defensive play, making the tackle, that time on the quarterback. So he's had quite a quarter so far.
We got 8 minutes to go in the first half. Zizzers on top, 28-0, and the Hornets have the football.
When your blindside tackle asks the quarterback what the play is, that's not a good sign.
Not a good sign.
Here's the snap. Over the middle, ball is caught, and the receiver just stopped, and the tackle was made at that point.
I think he was waiting for somebody to hit him, and there wasn't anybody very close yet, and now he's slow getting up.
Jason Roberts on the tackle that time for West Plains at the 48-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 12.
Zizzer defense, that 3-5. It's actually a 4-4 when you think about it, Harlan, because they've always got somebody walked up on the line of scrimmage. it's either one of the outside linebackers or one of the inside linebackers step up over the guard.
So this time, they'll split out a receiver wide to the left. They'll have a slot. Well, same thing for both sides of the line of scrimmage. Here's the snap back. Miller throws, and a high, long ball. Double coverage, incomplete. West Plains had that play covered pretty well. Quarterback threw it out of bounds.
I was going to say Maupin, and along with the free safety, number 23, we've talked about Roberts making a good play a couple of times. That time he was there on the coverage, and it's a 4th down and about 12 for the Hornets from their own 48-yard line. And back to Kit receive the punt. Number 1, Dominic Hale for the West Plains Zizzers.
Let's see if West Plains can get a good return here. Get the ball out near midfield, if not better. Still a lot of time in the half, 6:58 to go. And West Plains will have Hale back at his own 35. Bad snap, high snap over the punter's head, and they'll cover that. West Plains will have it at the 13-yard line. 1st down and 10 to go. Wow.
If you're sitting on the Hillcrest sideline, Coach Gantz is going, what else can happen this evening?
Well, we'll see.
Not much. Yeah, we got another. Well, we got 6:51 to go in the second quarter, plus a whole second half. And the Zizzers are going to have it 1st and 10, and now we're going to take, I think we've just taken the mandatory break because both teams have been sent to the sideline, Harlan.
We'll take a minute timeout with the score. West Plains 28 and Hillcrest nothing. Back in a minute on KDY.
It's a new fun place to eat and play golf indoors. Par 4 and More is open on West Highway 160, just 2 miles west of Walmart. Par 4 and More has a full-service restaurant, 3 indoor golf simulators, and 1,400 square feet of arcade. Get a group together, bring your clubs, or use their clubs, and shoot around on one of the golf simulators. It's Par 4 and More. Search them online, Par 4 and More, or on Facebook, Par 4 and More, a country club for all.
Shrimp Runner Seafood is now open in West Plains across from the Civic Center at 109 St. Louis Street. Call ahead or stop in and pick up fresh Gulf crawfish, fish, and shrimp that's shipped every week. Hey, make things awesome. You can check out Shrimp Runner's Boil Barn, serving up boiled shrimp, crawfish, and crab legs. Wow, it's spectacular. And it's right here in West Plains. Shrimp Runner Seafood and Shrimp Runner's Boil Barn. Check it out.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
That was, had an interception in the end zone. The guy took a knee, and then all of a sudden we kind of snuck up behind him and hit him.
So
he may get ejected.
Huh.
They're talking.
So after the turnover, West Plains immediately turns the ball back over on interception. We'll have a personal foul in the end zone, and that'll move the ball out to the probably 15-yard line if it's going to spot the foul.
I was going to say, no, he took a knee in the end zone, and that's when they hit him. And so we got a personal foul against West Plains. So the ball would come out to the 20 to start with.
Then go to the 35.
Go to the 35. And the umpire or the referee, neither one is coming to the sideline, so we're not going to have an ejection. I don't think. No. But they're going to put the ball on the 35, so the Zizzers turn it over with an opportunity to take a 5-touchdown lead. Instead, they throw an interception in the end zone, and it's 1st and 10 for the Hornets from their own 35-yard line. 6:40 to go here in the first half. Zizzers on top, 28-0.
We've got Neshoba Rez watching in Houston, Texas on the live stream tonight.
Drew's over there running the camera.
He's got it under control. Here we go. On 1st down after the penalty. Back to throw it. Down the right side. Miller high. Intercepted. West Plains picks it off at the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown. I'm looking for flags, and I don't see any.
There's not any out there as Maupin caught the ball right around the 45-yard line, and there was nobody between him and the goal line. So all of a sudden you go from a turnover to a turnover to a turnover, and now we've got a touchdown, and it's 34-0 with 6:28 to go as Maupin returned it 55 yards for the touchdown.
So that is 12 points scored by the defense here in the first half. Reed Cobb will kick it. 6.5 to go in the half. Snap low. Flags are down. This won't count.
Illegal procedure. We're going to see what they got here. Dead ball.
Yep.
Unsportsmanlike.
Too many men on the field. Illegal participation.
So we're going to kick one of them off the field and start over.
It was a dead ball, so the kick didn't count anyway. And now they almost took too many men off the field. Now they're back to the standard 11. Here we go with Reed Cobb. Miller on the hole for West Plains.
Snap from the 1 yard line instead of the 3.
Snap low, hold down, kick up, and good. Good job by Reed Cobb.
Yes.
To get that ball elevated.
I was going to say it was a nice job there by Miller to put it down.
6:28 to go in the first half. West Plains running away from Hillcrest 35-0. We're back in a minute on KDY.
Rick 19, this is Roadrunner for Junkyard Dog. You got your ears on? Come on. 10-4. What can I do for you? I just passed you, son. Where'd you get all that chrome and them chicken lights? Come back. Rick's Truck Repair. They got the biggest selection of chrome and LED lights within 100 miles, and they're my go-to place for repair, so I'm not down for long. Mercy me, my Rick's got some issues. What's there, 20? They're on Cell 63 in West Plains next to Highland Dairy. This is the Roadrunner, and I am headed to Rick's Truck Repair. I am gone.
If you're a pro or even a do-it-yourselfer, Wind Supply of West Plains is your store. Wind Supply of West Plains is your supply store for A.O. Smith water heaters, Delta faucets, Milwaukee tools, Klein tools, and all the accessories you need to do your plumbing yourself. Find them in West Plains at 1015 Preacher Row Boulevard and online at windsupplyofwestplains.com. Wind Supply of West Plains is for pros like you.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
It has been a tough night for Hillcrest. They're down 35-0.
Yeah, and we got 6:28 to go in the first half still.
They'll have the ball starting this drive after the West Plains score, 20-yard line. And, man, if you're them, what do you do?
You start the bus.
I mean, you've got over a half to go. Well, you've got two and a half quarters left.
Yeah.
You got to figure out something that might work. Because so far,
nothing has.
Not much has. The quarterback maybe running the ball is about all they've got.
I was going to say they've had 2 first downs here in the first half, and then they proceeded to turn it over on an interception after that. But anyway, it's 1st and 10 for the Hornets from their own 20. Down 35-0.
Aiden Judd will back up, and he's basically playing safety right now. From the 20-yard line, Austin Miller, senior quarterback, takes the snap. And he'll fake, he'll get hit, and he'll get buried in the backfield for little, if any, gain on the play. And again, an indication of how West Plains is dominating up front.
I was going to say Shane Curtis, number 78, and number 79 for the West Plains Zizzers. They're to make the tackle. I think that was 79, not 78. That's Peyton Allen make the tackle in the backfield again. And like I said, Harlan, our front three has been in their backfield all night long.
Second down, right? Second down. Second down and about 13. And on the long snap count, Miller will take it and fake it and keep it and get tackled at not even to the original line of scrimmage yet. He gained a couple, and that's it.
I was going to say he's a couple of feet short of the 20-yard line, so it's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 10.5. Well, they're going to give him the 10-yard or the 20-yard line, so it's going to be 3rd down and 10. And I just noticed that the Zizzers have got another new defensive back in there, number 88. Over here on this corner is Caden Warden, who's gotten in the ball game, playing the cornerback in front of the Zizzer sideline.
Well, this game could be so good in the if you can, build this thing up just maybe a little more, and then get your young kids in there in the second half and get them some time. Because practice is good, but it ain't like playing in the game. Back to throw ball, tipped away, batted away. West Plains again with penetration up front with Rucker Freeman. 6'3", 309. Slap that one away.
That was a good job there by Freeman as he got into there. Saw the quarterback was going to throw, couldn't get to him, got his hands up, knocked the ball away, stops the clock with 4:50 to go in the half, and the Zizzers have forced another punt by the Hornets.
And again, West Plains ought to have really good field position. Hillcrest has had everything go wrong tonight. They've had bad snap on the punt. They've had a snap over the quarterback's head. They've had 2 interceptions. And they've had 2 defensive scores by West Plains in this quarter. Here's the kick. Low line drive away from Hale. Takes a big bounce. Dominic picks it up at the 50, 45, 40-yard line, 35-yard line, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and a touchdown. A 50-yard punt return.
I think Hillcrest has forgot how to tackle because he was hemmed in on the sideline, and there was 4 or 5 white jerseys over there, and nobody made contact, and Hale just goes, what'd you say, 50 yards?
Picked it up on about the 50-yard line.
Right around the 50-yard line. Hale goes in for the score, and they're going to say, I think they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Let's wait and see here. We got an official time. Oh, we got an injured player. But they put the ball on the 3-yard line, so the touchdown's good, and we've got an injury on the field, Harlan. That's why they're telling them to back up.
So I don't know that we have an official timeout here. It may as well call one. All right, we'll take a 30-second timeout, James, with the score. 4:32 to go in the half. It's West Plains 41, Hillcrest nothing. And forget what I just said, James. We'll go ahead and do the extra point. Then we'll go to the break because both teams come back out.
I don't know why the official would wave to the sideline and then tell them to come back out there. And now they're talking to the officials. The officials are talking to the West Plains coaching staff.
Now we got to wait for the side judge or the back judge or whoever he is to get in position over here. Under the upright.
41-0 with 4:32 to go in the half.
42-0. As Paul said, 4:32 to go in the first half and a 1-minute timeout on KDY.
This is Ginger with Miller Satellite and Home Store. Did you know that HughesNet is faster than ever before? Plus, with it being back to school time, I can save you $30 a month for the next 12 months with a price lock guarantee. So if you're looking for fast, reliable internet, then you need HughesNet with unlimited data and whole home Wi-Fi. So you can get all your homework done no matter where you live. Give me a call today at Miller Satellite and Home Store at 417-255-1972.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Hi, this is Jordan. We are now selling bulk feed available for pickup at our West Plains store. Stop in and fill feed tote sacks, bulk containers, and feed boxes. There's no need to go anywhere else. Buy in bulk and save. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
Reed Cobb has a leg. He kicks it into the end zone. Touchback, Hillcrest football with 4:32 to go in the first half. During the commercial, Paul said, "Do you think we'll hit 60 tonight?" And I said, in the first half, because that's kind of the way this whole thing is going.
Oh, it's going downhill fast for the Hornets. And, of course, the Zizzers, they just want to keep rolling along. You know, when you got things going your way, you just kind of keep playing and hoping that nothing happens bad. You know, we had the one interception, but that's the only mistake we've made this evening.
Hillcrest huddles on the far sideline. Play clock hasn't even started yet.
Nope.
Ah, there we go. Well, no.
No.
Here we go on first down for the Hillcrest Hornets, who are getting goose-egged tonight so far, 42-0. West Plains, again, they're getting pressure with 3 down linemen on the defensive front. Here's the snap. And they'll run it right, and that will go nowhere. There'll be another loss on the play. Luke Cropper coming across to make the tackle, hit the running back in the backfield, loss of 3 on the play.
I was going to say, Harlan, we've said it once and we'll say it again and again and again. The front 3 of the West Plains Zizzers have been in the backfield all night long. And speaking of that, we're going to have our first substitution of those 3 as number 68, Morgan Groves, comes in and Hunter comes out.
Probably not a bad idea.
And Hunter goes immediately to the best bench press.
On second down, back to throw. Miller over the middle, ball dropped, incomplete at the 25-yard line.
Ball was on the money. Unfortunately, the receiver dropped the ball and brings up a 3rd down and 13. Clock stopped, 3:36 to go in the first half. Zizzers on top, 42-0. That's right, 42-0 here in the first half.
Zach Smith, the intended receiver on the last play for the Hornets. Does our play clock just not work?
It must not be working, because it hasn't moved in this series.
I doubt if it was lightning, because it hadn't rained in 7 months.
Maybe the operator's not here.
Now it's 3rd down, about 13. Quarterback hit from behind and buried back at the 10-yard line.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
They came from the blind side, and there was a couple of Zizzers that got there just as he planted his foot to throw the football, and I think the charge was led, I think they're on the outside by number 30. Is that Cropper? Yeah, I think it is. No, number 20, excuse me, for the West Plains Zizzers. That's Gavin Marshall, who made the contact from that outside linebacker position, and now it's 4th down, and the Hornets are going to have to kick it away with 3:02 to go in the first half, trailing 42-0, and the play clock obviously is not working right.
Is it about time for a new?
So they'll have to just keep this on the field, and now the snap to the end zone, the kick is away. Wobbler caught by Hale at the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. And he'll be drugged, well, actually just short of the 20-yard line. 21 will be drugged down. And West Plains has a 21-yard field with 2:33 to go. And we are threatening, I don't know if we'll hit 50, but we're threatening 49 pretty hard right now.
Yeah, I was going to say, in our first units back on the field, as far as offense goes, you got the starting wide receivers, starting quarterback, and the offensive lines out there, and the Zizzer offense with an opportunity to put more points on the board before halftime here, as they have manhandled the Hornets so far this evening.
3 receivers, full house backfield. They'll split them out, so we'll have 5 out in the pattern. And Ethan Miller takes it, throws it wide, ball caught, missed tackle, 15-yard line, 10-yard line, and out of bounds inside the 10 and around the 8. Dominic Hale with the catch and run, and a first down for West Plains, gain of 14.
I was going to say, Hale made a nice play there. He caught the ball, turned to the outside, got to the sideline, put out a stiff arm, and picked up an additional 5 yards. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line, so it's 1st and goal, West Plains. Clock stopped, 2:26 to go here in quarter number 2.
2 running backs back there with the quarterback. Snap and fake. Flare pass to the flat, ball caught, 5-yard line and in for a touchdown for West Plains. And on the reception, Wyatt Dew.
9 yards, and the Zizzers have 48. Should they go for 2 and get that 50? I don't think they will.
They won't.
No. Dew, 9-yard pass from Miller. And the Zizzers are on top 49-0 with 2:19 to go here in quarter number 2.
Well, it'll be 49 if this goes
Oh,
through.
that's right. I forgot. We haven't kicked it yet.
There's still 2:19 to go in the half. Here's the extra point. It's up. It's good. 49-0 West Plains. There's still 2 minutes and 19 seconds left in the half. And we'll come back in a minute on KDY.
Is it about time for a new heating and cooling system? Butler Heating and Air, your authorized Train dealer, says now's the time. Because now through November 15th, you get an instant rebate on a new Train system of up to $650. Get unbelievable comfort and reliability with a new Train system from Butler Heating and Air. It's hard to stop a Train.
BHA, Butler Heating and Air. Call 256-7984.
Building lasting relationships, one customer at a time.
I've always wanted to be a nurse, but life got in the way. Kids, work, bills. It felt impossible. Then I discovered Missouri State West Plains has flexible programs that fit my schedule. Now I'm training for a career that gives back, with job security for my family. Where do I want to be tomorrow? Helping others and building a future for my kids.
Missouri State West Plains. New beginnings, endless possibilities.
The action continues now with more Zizzer football on Hot Country KDY.
Here's the ensuing kick, and it's broken to the right side. Boy, I thought that was going to go further than that. Tackle made at the 25. Boy, it looked for a minute that one may go a long way.
I was going to say, it looked to me like he had an alley, and all of a sudden he ran into one of the guys in red. And Zizzers make the stop at the 25-yard line. So West Plains defense on the field, 1st and 10 for the Hornets from their own 20. Now they're going to say the 26-yard line as they huddle on the sideline. And the Zizzer defense back out on the field with 2:10 to go in the half, Harlan. And this game has gotten out of hand.
Badly.
I didn't see this happening. I thought we'd win comfortably, but I didn't see a 49 at halftime score.
Well,
got three new down linemen.
I'm like you. I feel bad for the quarterback for them, man. He's just taking a beating tonight. Austin Miller, here's a snap to him. They'll hand it off up the middle. First guy missed, second guy didn't. Cropper with the tackle, and maybe a half a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I was going to say, Harlan, I think we've got our second team front 7 or front 6, whatever you want to call it. But our secondary is the starting secondary in the backfield. But up front, you've got three new down linemen, 3 new linebackers. Judd's playing that one outside linebacker, but it's all basically the second team defense out there right now.
This time receivers, 2 to the left and 1 to the right. One's in on the wing. Now he'll move out to the slot on the right side. It is 2nd down and 9. Motion to the left side.
They got too many men moving. And the play clock, nobody's got a play clock, so we don't have a clue.
There you go.
And they take timeout because the play clock said 40 seconds.
Timeout with 1:13 to go in the half. 1 minute break with the score. West Plains 49 and Hillcrest nothing. Back in a minute on KDY.
So you bought the Chevy Trail Boss for the farm, but somehow her coffee's in a cup holder and the seat's set just right for her. And now she's taking it on her shopping trip. Guess whose truck it is now? Together, let's drive.
This is John Bailey, personally inviting you to come to Bailey Chevy GMC to find your new truck today.
Bailey Chevy GMC, home of the Bailey factor.
Need CPAP or BiPAP supplies? Skip the wait at Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment. Reorder easily from home using our Patient Hub app or website portal and get your supplies shipped straight to your door. For a faster, hassle-free experience, call ahead at 800-874-8504 or order online today. Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment, 1703 West 8th Street in West Plains. Our community, our commitment, our care.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
As we come back, pass play over the middle is broken up, and it'll bring up 3rd down now for Hillcrest with 1:01 to go. And I've got to tell you, I'd be so tempted right now just to run the ball. and just get this thing over with.
I think they'll run one more play, and I don't think we'll see a punt. I don't think West Plains will call timeout. You know Hillcrest is not going to call timeout.
Wasn't that an incomplete pass?
Huh?
Wasn't that an incomplete
No,
pass?
it was a run up the middle.
Okay, so they are letting the clock run, and that's going to be, well, who knows?
I may walk down to the when we take our break and see if the clock's not working for a reason.
All right, now it is third down and 9, and then a quarterback draw to the right side. He'll be tackled at the 33, and that'll be the last play of the first half, barring a timeout. And we're not going to get one. So we're 2 quarters in. West Plains in the Ozark Mountain Conference leads Hillcrest by a score of 49-0 at the half. And we're back in 4 minutes on KDY.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Need new tires, brakes, or a battery? Need routine maintenance? Visit Don's Auto Service at donsautoservice.com. They offer financing that'll get your vehicle back on the road. They offer flexible finance options and double savings on select Goodyear tires when you buy online or utilize the mail-in rebate.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Now's the best time to buy a Kubota from your family-owned Kubota dealer, Edgelern Harper Farm Equipment in Mountain Grove and West Plains. Right now, get the L3302 package with loader, rotary cutter, box blade, and quick hitch for $458 per month with approved credit now through 9/30/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for details. That's Edgelern Harper Farm Equipment in Mountain Grove and West Plains.
Remember, we are names you can trust. Edgelern Harper Farm Equipment and Kubota.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
This is Damon at TLG Peterbilt, Willow Springs. We supply parts for all makes of trucks and trailers to get you back on the road quickly as possible. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Find us on Highway 60 in Willow Springs or online at tlgtrucks.com for fast, friendly service to get you back on the road in no time. TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time.
Attention small business owners.
I'm State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, and I'm a small business owner too. So why not insure your small business with a fellow small business owner who also happens to be a good neighbor? If you have questions on your business insurance, business auto insurance, small business retirement plans, or group life insurance for your business, contact me, State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, today in West Plains and in Houston.
It's a new fun place to eat and play golf indoors. Par 4 and More is open on West Highway 160, just 2 miles west of Walmart. Par 4 and More has a full-service restaurant, 3 indoor golf simulators, and 1,400 square feet of arcade. Get a group together, bring your clubs, or use their clubs, and shoot around on one of the golf simulators. It's Par 4 and More. Search them online, Par 4 and More, or on Facebook, Par 4 and More, a country club for all.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
At Zizzers Stadium, back here at Zizzers Stadium with Paul Knight. Halftime score 49-0, and it has just been a wipeout.
Oh, Harlan,
so
we've scored 7 touchdowns, and Hillcrest has got, I think, maybe 3 first downs, or is it 2? It doesn't really matter. It
doesn't matter.
No, it's been a blowout, and didn't expect this, but gives an opportunity, as you said earlier, gives an opportunity for that second and third unit to get on the field tonight. Even though they got a game Monday, they got to go to Springfield and take on the Hornets there at Hillcrest High School on Monday in the JV game. Because if you play at home on Friday, you're on the road on Monday.
That's the way that tends to work. But the great, to me anyway, the great thing about this is this football team, if there's anything they need, and there's a lot of teams that could say the same thing, but there's one thing that this team really needs is more depth.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't get depth unless you get experience.
And what we talked the very first game, the fact that we had a pretty good size and starters last year that were seniors that disappeared. I shouldn't say disappeared. They graduated, and that means some people had to step up and fill their shoes. And they've done a pretty good job of stepping up so far into game 3. And we're 1-1, about to go 2-1. Now next week, going to tell a little bit because Branson comes over here, and Branson's pretty good, and they put a licking on us twice last year.
And, of course, next week is homecoming week.
Yeah, well, like you said, why do you pick Branson for homecoming? But it's also a good time of the year. The temperature's going to be down a little bit. It's going to be it won't be actually fall, but it'll be the weekend before fall starts, and it'll be a time for, I know the class of 85 is having their 40th reunion next weekend, and some of those kids played football for me way back when.
At halftime, Lebanon is really good.
Yes, they are.
And they're just getting hammered by the Osho tonight.
The Osho has gotten a lot better over the last couple of years, and part of it is they're in another conference where they're competitive because they're in a conference their size rather than playing the Nixas, the Ozarks, the Republics, those people. And they've got an opportunity now to kind of work on their program like West Plains has done by getting out of the Ozark Conference and into the Ozark Mountain Conference with schools more comparable to their size and athletic ability.
Also at halftime in the Ozark Mountain Conference tonight, Carl Junction with a 14-0 lead on Marshfield. SCA game, Liberty leading Thayer 12-0.
That's kind of surprising to me. I thought Thayer would be take charge of that game, but the Eagles are a pretty good football team as well. So are the Bobcats.
Mountain Grove still a 21-0 lead. That hasn't been updated. Some of the other scores going on around 14-7 Liberty leads at the half, according to James. So that's our in on that. At halftime, Scissor Pride Band performs and entertains, and we've got a while before the second half. Another 4-minute break here. Back in a moment on KDY.
Hi, this is Taylor Grubauer with Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in West Plains. It's football season again, and that means tailgate season at Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. With a great selection and always the best price, you are sure to score big with more for your trade-in than anywhere else. At Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. West Plains.
Together, let's drive to Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in West Plains for great service and the best price.
It's rock chip season. Okay, let's be honest. With the roads around here, it's always rock chip season. When you get a rock chip, go see Kevin at SMP Quality Auto Glass. He can fix your rock chip and keep it from spreading and making your windshield look more like a road map. If you need a whole new windshield put in because you waited too long, he does those too. SMP Quality Auto Glass, next to DQ in West Plains. Show us your crack.
It's time to start planning for a vacation. Wilbanks Tire reminds you to check your tires before you hit the road. Wilbanks Tire in West Plains is the tire guy that can get you back on the road with new tread and a price you can afford. Plus, once you buy a set of tires from Wilbanks Tire, you can come in anytime for a free tire rotation for the life of your tires. So once you're a customer of Wilbanks Tire, you will always be a customer of Wilbanks Tire. Located at 201 West 2nd Street in West Plains.
There's nothing better than football. And just like the Zizzers bring power to the field, Cape Electrical Supply brings power to your projects. Whether you're a contractor, business, or DIYer, we've got the electrical supplies you need to hit a home run. From wiring and lighting to tools and expert advice, Cape Electrical Supply is your trusted teammate. Visit us in West Plains or check us out online. Cape Electrical Supply, powering our community, one connection at a time.
Do you have assisted devices that you no longer need, such as a wheelchair, a walker, a cane, or shower chair? You can donate it to Ozark Independent Living. They will in turn give it to someone in need. It's local people helping local people. Ozark Independent Living in West Plains at 1098 Avenue, 417-257-0038.
Your care, your choice, your independence. Ozark Independent Living.
Shrimp Runner Seafood is now open in West Plains across from the Civic Center at 109 St. Louis Street. Call ahead or stop in and pick up fresh Gulf crawfish, fish, and shrimp that's shipped every week. Hey, make things awesome. You can check out Shrimp Runner's Boil Barn, serving up boiled shrimp, crawfish, and crab legs. Wow, it's spectacular. And it's right here in West Plains. Shrimp Runner Seafood and Shrimp Runner's Boil Barn. Check it out.
This is Roadrunner for Junkyard Dog. You got your ears on? Come on. 10-4. What can I do for you? I just passed you, son. Where'd you get all that chrome and them chicken lights? Come back. Rick's Truck Repair. They got the biggest selection of chrome and LED lights within 100 miles, and they're my go-to place for repair, so I'm not down for long. Mercy me, my Rick's got some issues. What's there, 20? They're on South 63 in West Plains next to Highland Dairy. This is the Roadrunner, and I am headed to Rick's Truck Repair. I am gone.
If you're a pro or even a do-it-yourselfer, Win Supply of West Plains is your store. Win Supply of West Plains is your supply store for A.O. Smith water heaters, Delta faucets, Milwaukee tools, Klein tools, and all the accessories you need to do your plumbing yourself. Find them in West Plains at 1015 Preacher Row Boulevard and online at winsupplyofwestplains.com. Win Supply of West Plains is for pros like you.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
As mentioned, next week is homecoming week for West Plains, and Branson will be the game on Friday night. But we'll have stuff on the radio on KDY about homecoming as the week goes by. It'll also be on the news, et cetera, et cetera. And you can find out more about it, I'm sure, at zizzers.org if you want to stay up to speed with all the stuff going on commemorating homecoming week. But, you know, it's not just football season. Volleyball season is going, which I really enjoy. And we're going to have tomorrow the Zizzer Volleyball Showdown at the Civic Center. And those games will broadcast games involving West Plains, Mountain Grove, and Liberty on the Fox.
I was going to say, in their three divisions, I think they've got 12 or 11 schools coming in, 3 sets of 4 or 3 groups of 4, and you play each other in your little pod, and then you go into the bracket. And folks, I'll tell you what, I mean, volleyball's kind of engulfed in my family a little bit over the last 30 plus years. But I enjoy watching volleyball, whether it be high school, the junior college, or the college level. I've watched a lot of it on ESPN because they've been carrying a lot of games like Nebraska and Missouri and Stanford and Texas and so on and so forth. And it's just a great opportunity to get out there and see some pretty good athletes get after it out there on the volleyball court.
If I am surfing channels, looking for something to watch, if I have a choice between watching, say, a football game that I just don't care about either team or something else like that, and I have the option of watching college volleyball, I will watch college volleyball every time.
Well, I was going to say, well, you know, ESPN has kind of done I'm not going to say an about face, but they are carrying a lot of the college volleyball games, especially this non-conference season or the non-conference games, because it doesn't hurt you to play good competition in the non-conference schedule like it does in football, where you might lose your chance because now everybody has a conference tournament. You win the conference tournament, you're in. And then there's the at-large bids and all that kind of stuff. And I'll tell you what, there are some very good athletes that get out on the volleyball court. And you watch some of these girls play and you wonder, how in the heck do they do that?
They are remarkable athletes.
Yes, they are. They are really good athletes. And I know the Zizzer volleyball program is kind of headed the right direction. We were the #1 seed last year in the district. Unfortunately, we fell in the semifinals. And that was the first time West Plains has been seeded first since, if I remember right, since the late 1990s.
Wow.
And because they were talking about that when seeds came out, the fact that West Plains had the number 1 seed, and first time that's happened in several years. And congratulations to the volleyball program, and once again the cross-country program. You know what they do? They win. They go run and they go win. And they're out there. I think they've got to meet tomorrow. I can't remember where it is. I look at their schedule, and Harlan, unfortunately, I can't remember much anymore.
It's all right. Happens to all of us, and it seems to be happening more and more. 8 minutes to go before we start. Well, maybe 8 minutes to go until the second half. 49-0 is the halftime score, and we're back in 4 minutes on KDY.
This is Damon at TLG Peterbilt, Willow Springs. We supply parts for all makes of trucks and trailers to get you back on the road quickly as possible. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Find us on Highway 60 in Willow Springs or online at tlgtrucks.com for fast, friendly service to get you back on the road in no time. TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time.
Ozark Independent Living is here to help high school students with disabilities transition into the workforce by working at the Wildflower Cafe. The cafe serves lunch every Tuesday and Thursday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Help students sharpen their work skills and have lunch at the Wildflower Cafe on 8th Avenue in West Plains.
Your care, your choice, your independence. Ozark Independent Living.
Are you needing to sell your real estate? Seek help today from the professional realtors at Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty. Their agents have decades of combined experience and are experts in all areas of real estate, including commercial real estate, farms, new construction, and of course, residential. So if you are looking to sell, turn to Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty at 1822 Porter Wagner Boulevard in West Plains.
There are a lot of places you can buy appliances these days, and at Hawkins Home and Lawn, we want to be your first stop. We are locally owned and operated, which does matter. We service what we sell, and that matters too. Plus, we offer Price Match Plus, and that matters to your pocketbook. Stop in today at West Plains and in Mountain Grove stores, or shop online at HawkinsHomeandLawn.com because you matter to us.
Best brands, best service since 67.
Helping in your community is a great feeling. Howell County Habitat for Humanity is working on building their 31st home this year. If you would like to be a volunteer, it is easy and quite rewarding. Habitat for Humanity needs volunteers to work on Saturdays. To step up to be a volunteer, call or go by the Habitat Restore at 1109 Porter Wagner Boulevard. Do it once, and if you have fun, do it again. Howell County Habitat for Humanity, helping families one home at a time.
This is Damon at TLG Peterbilt, Willow Springs. We supply parts for all makes of trucks and trailers to get you back on the road quickly as possible. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Find us on Highway 60 in Willow Springs or online at tlgtrucks.com for fast, friendly service to get you back on the road in no time. TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time.
Do you have assisted devices that you no longer need, such as a wheelchair, a walker, a cane, or shower chair? You can donate it to Ozark Independent Living. They will in turn give it to someone in need. It's local people helping local people. Ozark Independent Living in West Plains at 109 8th Avenue, 417-257-0038.
Your care, your choice, your independence. Ozark Independent Living.
If you have 10 minutes and online access, you're ready to open a new checking or savings account with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Already a customer? Just log into digital banking and click Add an Account, making the switch to West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Welcome. Simply visit westplainsbank.com and click Open Account. 24/7 convenience, FDIC insured, free debit card and e-statements. It's simple and convenient to open your account online with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
Back with Paul Knight at Zizzers Stadium. We're about 5 minutes from the second half starting, something like that. I was looking across the field through my field glasses at the Hillcrest side. Man alive, it's hard when you struggle.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. Not
man.
many people come. At least they didn't come down here.
And you really appreciate the people that do make that trip to support you, but Hillcrest is just in a really tough spot right now as far as their football program is concerned. I don't know how you get out of that, but you know, we were on this end of it several years ago.
Yeah, I was going to say we went through that 0-10, and it's not fun. And you try to think, what are we going to do to get better? And basically, what you got to do is just keep working at it. And you know, you got to get kids out. You got to get them enthused about working out and doing the right things. And then when you get that victory, they kind of mount up. And of course, Hillcrest they're going to be searching for some wins this year because, you know, when, you know, they got a non-conference schedule. They play a lot of the Springfield schools anyway, which is not an easy schedule. And they've got Parkview on the schedule, which, you know, gives them an opportunity. But for the most part, it's going to be a long year for the Hornets. Global's Collision Repair. I think the Hornets need to call them. They're located there on Old Airport Road in West Plains. Relax. They can take care of anything from here on out. Zizzers on the field for their 3-minute, the mandatory warm-up period hadn't even started yet.
And Hillcrest has yet to make it down the field, so down the hill, that is. So we will have a little bit of a delay. Let's take our last break here, and we should be ready to start second half. 4-minute break coming up next, the second half on KDY.
Yes, it's that time again, back to school. So if you're looking for fast, reliable internet, then you need HughesNet. Did you know that HughesNet is faster than ever before? Plus, it comes with unlimited data and home Wi-Fi, so you can get all your schoolwork done no matter where you live. Give me a call today at Miller Satellite and Home Store, and I can save you $30 a month for the next 12 months with a price lock guarantee. Once again, that's Miller Satellite and Home Store, 417-255-1972.
Need CPAP or BiPAP supplies? Skip the wait at Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment. Reorder easily from home using our Patient Hub app or website portal and get your supplies shipped straight to your door. For a faster, hassle-free experience, call ahead at 800-874-8504 or order online today. Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment, 1703 West 8th Street in West Plains. Our community, our commitment, our care.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Fall is here, and at Don's Auto Service, friendly faces are the first thing you'll see when you walk through the door. Don's Auto Service makes sure their expert staff gets you the best and most qualified information on your vehicle repairs. Whether it's under the hood, maintenance, or tire related, they have you covered and are ready to get your vehicle ready for the upcoming winter months.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Save on America's favorite tractor, Kubota, from your family-owned Kubota dealer, Edgeler & Harper Farm Equipment in Mountain Grove and West Plains. Right now, get the L2502 package with loader, rotary cutter, box blade, and quick hitch for $394 per month with approved credit now through 9/30/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for details. That's Edgeler & Harper Farm Equipment in Mountain Grove and West Plains.
Remember, we are names you can trust. Edgeler & Harper Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Is it about time for a new heating and cooling system? Butler Heating and Air, your authorized Trane dealer, says now's the time. Because now through November 15th, you get an instant rebate on a new Trane system of up to $650. Get unbelievable comfort and reliability with a new Trane system from Butler Heating and Air. It's hard to stop a Trane.
BHA, Butler Heating and Air. Call 256-7984.
Building lasting relationships, one customer at a time.
I've always wanted to be a nurse, but life got in the way. Kids, work, bills. It felt impossible. Then I discovered Missouri State West Plains has flexible programs that fit my schedule. Now I'm training for a career that gives back with job security for my family. Where do I want to be tomorrow? helping others and building a future for my kids.
Missouri State West Plains. New beginnings, endless possibilities.
So you bought the Chevy Trail Boss for the farm, but somehow her coffee's in the cup holder and the seat's set just right for her. And now she's taking it on her shopping trip. Guess whose truck it is now? Together, let's drive.
This is John Bailey, personally inviting you to come to Bailey Chevy GMC to find your new truck today.
Bailey Chevy GMC, home of the Bailey factor.
Need CPAP or BiPAP supplies? Skip the wait at Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment. Reorder easily from home using our Patient Hub app or website portal and get your supplies shipped straight to your door. For a faster, hassle-free experience, call ahead at 800-874-8504 or order online today. Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment, 1703 West 8th Street in West Plains. Our community, our commitment, our care.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Fall is here, and at Don's Auto Service, friendly faces are the first thing you'll see when you walk through the door. Don's Auto Service makes sure their expert staff gets you the best and most qualified information on your vehicle repairs. Whether it's under the hood, maintenance, or tire related, they have you covered and are ready to get your vehicle ready for the upcoming winter months.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
The action continues now with more Zizzer football on Hot Country KDY.
Well, we're getting pretty close to the second half starting. Next week, Branson will be here.
Be a big crowd next week. Homecoming. Branson will bring a few folks that'll sit across the stands for us.
You'll see the kind of crowd that, I don't know if it'll be as many as Mountain Home, but they'll bring a pretty good crowd of people.
Yes, they will. Branson travels well. It helps when you win.
Well, speaking of that, second half, let's just be honest here. It's 49-0. The game's over.
Yeah.
So now, let's see what Brock Carnegie and his coaching staff decide to do as far as playing time, because it's a golden opportunity. Now, if you get the younger kids out there and they give up a couple of touchdowns, that's all right. I mean, they just need to be out there because they can practice all they want against the varsity and practice with the varsity. It is not the same as playing in a game.
No, and like I said, the last series, the last series defensively, the front seven were all second teamers, or second teamers or backups, whatever you want to call them. But the secondary was the starting four, and I expect to see kind of the same thing here in the second half, because you know that Hillcrest is going to probably try to throw the ball a little more, but their problem throwing the football is they're on their back, and it's hard to throw it when you're laying down. Harlan, we're about ready to go with the second half. They didn't put the 3-minute mandatory warm-up time on the clock. We're going to get started right at 8:35 in the second half.
And the turbo, I don't think, comes on until the
fourth quarter, I believe. I'm almost sure.
Here's the approach. They're going to squib it, and takes an odd bounce, and Jacob Moore will step out of bounds with it at the 24-yard line, and that's where West Plains will have it, first down.
1st and 10 for the West Plains Zizzers from the 25-yard line. And I hate to say this, but the umpire, I don't think he's moving very well. Do you?
I don't know. I was kind of wondering that myself, but, you know.
He's going to mark the ball, and then he's going to find his spot.
The referee will drop back behind the line of scrimmage. West Plains will have the football to start the second half, up 49-0. Starting offense is out there for West Plains. Here's Taylor running left, 25, 30, 35, 40-yard line, flag down, midfield. Jackson running, and out of bounds on the far side, but this is coming back.
Yeah, they caught wide receiver. He had a bear hug on the cornerback there, and it's kind of hard to get rid of a bear hug when you're standing in the middle at the 40-yard line, and they're going to get the wide receiver for a hold. That's going to bring the ball back and mark off 10 from the spot of the foul, so it'll actually be a pickup of about 3 and a repeat first down.
So West Plains will have first down
in about 7.
Looks like the 28-yard line or thereabouts.
I see a couple of Chiefs jerseys in the crowd. Did they not know we lost last week?
I hope they're prepared to start 0-2 because that is a very real possibility.
Yeah, very much a possibility. Even though we're at home and the Eagles come to town, the defending Super Bowl champs, and we've got a stop of the clock by the official for something. Now we're going to play. Let's wind it up and get started here.
Here's the snap, roll out to the right. Quarterback Miller gets away. Now he gets sacked at the 23-yard line. And the first big defensive play.
And we got another flag.
Flag comes down late.
We had a confrontation right in front of the official, and he threw a flag. It's going to be, I don't know who it's going to be against, but I got a feeling it's going to be against us because I think he was the last one to push. Yeah, they're marking him. Yeah. Unsportsmanlike against West Plains.
Usually the second guy.
Yeah.
So they'll mark this off. And it's going to be first down and real long.
Yeah,
half the
distance of the goal for the unsportsmanlike there. I mean, we're up 49-0, but you don't want to see you go backwards. And we've had 2 plays, 2 penalties, and the ball started at the 25, and now we're at the 15, and it's second down and 20.
Back there in the backfield again, this time for West Plains will be Wyatt Dew. And now the quarterback, Heath Miller, will split out his running backs. Rollout pass to the right. Miller throws it high and complete. Tried to get the football to Warren Lawson at the 15-yard line, but through his hands, and that stops the clock. 11-0. Well, the clock is still running.
Oh, we may have running clock whole second half, Harlan, because that would have stopped the clock in a normal situation.
That's true.
And I don't know if I don't know the rule well enough, but maybe the coaches agreed to run the clock the whole second half. That may have been a possibility. But anyway, the clock's running at 10:40, and it's third down and 20.
Ball at the 15. Back to throw it. Miller looks deep, throws it deep. Got a guy. Here's Hale. He's got it. 45, 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, and a touchdown that covers 85 yards.
Holy mackerel. Was he wide open or what?
He was open by 6 or 7 yards.
Oh, yeah. And Miller put the ball right on the numbers.
Boy, that's a good throw.
Yes, it was. And then Hales just said, "You're not catching me," and he did. They didn't until he got to the goal line, and then it's a little late. So an 85-yard throw and catch, and West Plains now leads 55-0.
We have a player down in the end zone for Hillcrest.
And that's the guy that made the tackle.
I don't know. I didn't see exactly who it was, but somebody for Hillcrest was really making ground up there at the very end and catching up to Dominic Hale, but he was too close to the goal line. And West Plains has another score on the board. This time, the first bomb of the night, 55 yards.
85 yards.
85 yards. That makes it 55-0. Brandon Dunn, the injured player, is
he's the man that chased down Hale and made the tackle at the goal line, and he's got off on his own power. Cobb in to kick the extra point. Zizzers on top, 55-0.
Snap down, kick up, kick good. 10:08 to play in the third. It's 56-0. West Plains. Back in a minute on KDY.
Save on America's favorite tractor, Kubota, from your family-owned Kubota dealer, Edgeler & Harper Farm Equipment in Mountain Grove and West Plains. Right now, get the L2502 package with loader, rotary cutter, box blade, and quick hitch for $394 per month with approved credit now through 9/30/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for details. That's Edgeler & Harper Farm Equipment in Mountain Grove and West Plains.
Remember, we are names you can trust. Edgeler & Harper Farm Equipment and Kubota.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Thunderfoot kicks it away for West Plains, and it goes through the end zone. Another touchback. First down for the Hornets.
I got a feeling that kid right there may be playing someplace next year at the next level. He's got a pretty good leg. And kickers are kind of hard to find, and he's pretty consistent at the goal line or into the end zone, and does a real good job on the extra points. I give him a plus.
If he looks around and if he wants to play at the next level, Division III, Division II, JUCO, whatever, somebody can use a kicker like him.
Yeah. You know, in Harlan, that you just said it. If you want to play, you can find a place to play.
Yep.
You know, you don't know what level it's going to be at, depending upon your level of ability and your desire. But if you want to play, you can find some place to go and play.
The Hillcrest Hornets have had a tough first half, and the second half starts with the score of 56-0. Running play and hit in the backfield, and that is going nowhere. Play stopped immediately, and I don't know. It looked for a minute like West Plains may get the handoff there.
I was going to say that now we've got our starting defensive front in and our starting defensive backs in, but the four linebackers are new.
Rucker Freeman on the last stop for West Plains. He's had his name called a few times tonight. Clock are running, 9 minutes to go in the third.
Clock is running. Play clock's not. It hadn't moved off 40 all night long.
Spread set for Hillcrest. Throw to the right. Underneath pass is caught. Nice move after the catch. 25-yard line. Tackle made at the 27, 28-yard line. And it'll bring up a third down and about 3.
I was going to say that was a pretty good throw and catch there by the Hornets, and the quarterback was smart enough to get rid of the ball as soon as he got it because there was several red jerseys around him when he did throw it.
I've got a feeling that Austin Miller is going to be sleeping in the morning, the quarterback for Hillcrest.
Yeah.
He better hope they've got a jacuzzi at his house.
I was going to say, and he's going to be going home with ice packs around his body.
Third down and about 2.5 from the 28-yard line. Quarterback fakes, keeps up the middle. First down at the 35. Tackle made at the 38, 39-yard line. And a first down on a gain of about 11.
First down for the Hornets is Miller. They're probably, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he's their one bright spot this evening. He's run the ball very well the couple of times that he's kept it and turned it upfield.
He's basically, from what we've seen tonight anyway, basically all they got.
Their offense, yeah. First and 10, though, for the Hornets from their own 39-yard line with 7:25 to go in the quarter and the clock running.
Hornets come up. They'll switch in the backfield, 3 wide left. And the quarterback back, pressure, gets away, now up the right sideline, and they step up, missed tackle, 45, 50-yard line, spun around and down at the 48, and a flag is down. That may be a face mask.
No, I think it was a, what do they call a horse collar? He got the shoulder pads and went from the shoulder pads to the jersey and drug him down that way, and that's going to be an add-on to that. And I think everybody in the bleachers saw that one. And the clock stopped because of the penalty. Official's going to talk this one over as the Hornets got away with one that time as the quarterback, Miller, was in the backfield and he was pressured by several Zizzers. Unfortunately, they didn't make the tackle, and he gets away and picks up some good yards and then add on the 15-yard penalty for the horse collar tackle. And one of the things about this evening, we've had a few penalties, but we're still ahead 56-0.
They've not been a factor for sure.
No.
So they'll march it off. Back inside the 35, inside the 30, and inside the 25.
How big a penalty are they going to have?
Good grief, what are you going to do? All the way down to the 18-yard line.
Is that that's two unsportsmanlikes. That's personal foul. Oh, horse collar. And then they got a dead ball, personal foul. So there is two 15-yard penalties, but I didn't think you could mark them all both off on the same play. You could take one or the other, but not both. That's what Coach Carnegie is asking about right now, saying, how can we get 30 yards of penalties on one play?
I think it was because the second penalty was on a dead ball after the play was over.
That may have been it. That may have been it.
Now, if both penalties had happened during the play, then you'd have to choose. But in this particular case, evidently, they're going to give them both penalties. Let's see if Hillcrest can get in the end zone. 6:59 to go in the third.
And the clock stopped. Now we're going to start it up.
Spread formation on 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line of West Plains for Hillcrest. And we get movement, we get encroachment, we get everything.
Zizzers were coming with a blitz, and one of the inside linebackers there decided he was going to blitz before the ball was snapped.
Well, we were bragging about, no penalties for the most part, and then bam, here we go.
Yeah, they've moved down the field on our penalties. 1st and 5 now from the 14.
I would just key on the quarterback the entire time. I mean, what's he going to? There he is again. He takes it up the middle, wrapped up, leans forward, gets 2-3 yards near the 11. Flag down
and
late.
We got another flag.
That came in from the referee way behind the play.
Personal foul against West Plains, and going to have to get a handle on this one. That's going to be half the distance to the goal, another first down for the Hornets, and the clock stopped. The clock didn't even move. It's still at 6:29, and we ran a play. Got to stop the clock. Timeout taken by West Plains, and Coach wants to talk to the team. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio. KKDY 102.5.
This is Damon at TLG Peterbilt, Willow Springs. We supply parts for all makes of trucks and trailers to get you back on the road quickly as possible. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Find us on Highway 60 in Willow Springs or online at tlgtrucks.com for fast, friendly service to get you back on the road in no time. TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time.
Hi, this is Taylor Grubauer with Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in West Plains. We have a huge selection of Buick SUVs in stock. Buick Encore GX, Buick Envista, Buick Envision, and the all-new 2025 Buick Enclave. The best discounts, the best selection, the best price. And, hey, we are Howell County's only Buick dealer within 100 miles of any direction.
Together, let's drive to Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in West Plains for great service and the best price.
For the Hornets, they have 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. Looking for their first score of the night. High snap. Quarterback will be hit in the backfield as he handed the ball off, and that's going to blow up and be a loss of 5 near the 11-yard line. They hand the ball off in the backfield to Brandon Gunn, a sophomore running back, and he had no chance.
I was going to say, in the Zizzer defense is their starting defense back out on the field right now. as they're going to try to keep the Hornets out of the end zone. In the first play, on a 1st and goal, they'd lose 5 back to the 11-yard line. So it's 1st and goal now from the 11 for the Hornets, trying to get in the end zone. Clock runs at 5:45 to go in the third quarter. Zizzers on top, 56-0.
One play that's worked is a little dump down pass in the right flat. A little short pass play. Let's see if they go back to that here. Back to the quarterback draw up the middle and dropped at the 7-yard line. Really good play, good reaction that time by West Plains, Peyton Allen.
Yep, Peyton did a good job. He saw the drop or the quarterback draw and stepped up and made the tackle. This did pick up about 4 yards, but it brings up 3rd down and goal from the 7 for the Hornets with 5:13 and counting down here in the ball game.
Well, one way or the other, Hillcrest, they've either got 1 or 2 downs to go for the score, because there's no way they're not.
No, they're in 4-down territory, and they just like to get some points on the board and get that 0 off there.
Break the shutout. Here we go on a big 3rd down play from the 7-yard line. Austin takes it. Miller throws the end zone high pass. Tipped away. Excellent defensive play on the far side. Was that Maupin that made it?
That was. Maupin stepped up there, reached around, knocked the ball away. So now it's going to bring up a 4th down and goal from the 7-yard line. And like you said, Harlan, you know they're going to go for it here, down 56-0 with the clock inside 4:20 to go in the third quarter and running. And you just want to get some points on the board so you got something to take away from tonight's ball game.
So the Hillcrest Hornets will get the play call from the sideline and have a 4th down play. And you figure whatever they do, the quarterback's got the ball in his hands, and he's going to make a play.
He's going to try to get in the end zone somehow. And I'm going to say they're going to throw it, except now we've got a timeout taken by Hornets because of the play. Well, play clock wasn't winding down, but the 40 seconds was. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Attention small business owners.
I'm State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, and I'm a small business owner too. So why not insure your small business with a fellow small business owner who also happens to be a good neighbor? If you have questions on your business insurance, business auto insurance, small business retirement plans, or group life insurance for your business, contact me, State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, today in West Plains and in Houston.
It's rock chip season. Okay, let's be honest. With the roads around here, it's always rock chip season. When you get a rock chip, go see Kevin at SMP Quality Auto Glass. He can fix your rock chip and keep it from spreading and making your windshield look more like a road map. If you need a whole new windshield put in because you waited too long, he does those too. SMP Quality Auto Glass, next to DQ in West Plains. Show us your crack.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
Had an illegal procedure before they could get the ball snapped, Harlan, and well, like I said, the clock is stopped because of the timeout taken. It'll start with the snap, but now it's 4th and goal from the 12 instead of from the 7, and the Hornets come back to the line of scrimmage looking for some points.
So let's see if they try that something over the middle. That's been open tonight when they've completed passes. Now it's 4th down and goal from the 12. Austin Miller back. He looks left. He throws to the corner. High pass incomplete.
No flags.
Pass broken up at the goal line. And good coverage that time by West Plains' Jason Roberts.
Yes, he was all over that ball, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. West Plains has the ball, and the clock's inside. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter as the running clock rule is in effect. And the Zizzer offense comes out on the field, and there's a bunch of new jersey numbers out there, Harlan.
Cale Combs will be the quarterback for this iteration of the West Plains offense.
These guys are going to play a little on Friday and going to play a bunch on Monday.
Zach Smith is the running back there with him. Alva spread set. On first down from the 13. Toss play running to the right. We'll turn it up inside. 15-yard line up to the 17. And a nice play on first down, gain of about 5.
Combs, or was that Combs or was that Smith? Zach Smith, number
Smith.
14, picks up about 5, and that's a good start for the kids out there for the first time this evening.
If they can pick up 5 yards of play, they'll just keep running that sort of thing. Here's the snap, running play left. Smith again. He'll be stood up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that play. And it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 5 now for the West Plains offense from their own 17-yard line. Inside 1:50 to go here in the third quarter. West Plains on top 56-0 against the Hornets in an Ozark Mountain Conference football opener for both schools.
Need 5 for a first down. Third down and 5 for West Plains from the 18. Fake it, throw it out to the flat, high, incomplete. Tried to throw it out to the flat to Huxley Freeman, but that ball was too high and incomplete. Now, clock continues to run. It's fourth down.
Fourth down, and the punting unit comes on the field, and that's the first unit there. Zizzers will punt the ball away for the first time tonight. Mr. Cropper is going to get a chance to work a little bit. He probably didn't mind sitting on the bench when it was fourth. This is the first time that Cropper's been out there on the punt team.
He'll stand at his 5-yard line, deep man at his own 49. Snap, good. No rush, kick away, decent kick. Comes down, takes a great West Plains bound, picked up on the run, and the tackle made. Ball comes out, and it goes out of bounds. I think he would have been called down anyway.
I think he'd have been called. I think the umpire came in and was going to blow him down or call him down, and it's going to be Hillcrest ball at the West Plains 48-yard line, as that may be the end of the third quarter as the clock continues to run. We're inside 30 seconds to go, and it takes the Hornets at least 30 seconds to get out there, and the officials are going to talk it over.
Timeout. No, they called first down.
Yep.
I thought they called timeout, but not the case. So that will be the end of the third quarter with the score: West Plains 56, Hillcrest nothing. Back in a minute on KDY.
It's time to start planning for a vacation. Wilbanks Tire reminds you to check your tires before you hit the road. Wilbanks Tire in West Plains is the tire guy that can get you back on the road with new tread and a price you can afford. Plus, once you buy a set of tires from Wilbanks Tire, you can come in anytime for a free tire rotation for the life of your tires. So once you're a customer of Wilbanks Tire, you will always be a customer of Wilbanks Tire. Located at 201 West 2nd Street in West Plains.
Local people helping local people. That's what Ozark Independent Living is all about. Ozark Independent Living helps the disabled, the elderly, Medicaid recipients, and disabled veterans remain in their homes independently. Do you know someone who needs help? Contact Ozark Independent Living today in West Plains, 417-257-0038.
Your care, your choice, your independence. Ozark Independent Living.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
Is right on the verge of 9 o'clock in Mid-America. This is KKDY West Plains, Missouri, as Zizzer football enters the fourth quarter, and it is a runaway. 56-0. Hillcrest has first down and 10 from the West Plains 48. Pass over the middle, slant play, ball caught. 35-30, tackle made at the 28, and a gain of 20 on the play, and a first down for Hillcrest.
Nice throw and catch there by the Hornets. That time there was not very many red jerseys in the backfield, and the quarterback had an opportunity to look down the field and make the completion. Tonight's game brought to you by Buy or Sell Real Estate with the Iron Brand Realty, of course, right here in West Plains on Porter Wagner Boulevard.
So
First and 10, Harlan.
Whole new challenge for Hillcrest. Forget the game. They just want to break the shutout, and they have first down at the West Plains 28-yard line.
Zizzers have their entire second unit out there defensively now.
Long count, quick throw, right side, underthrown, caught, and no gain on the play as the receiver had to make a diving catch to bring that ball in. That was Kipper Brandenburg, a junior receiver, and it'll be second down long.
Brandenburg's the one that ran back the opening kickoff, so kind of put the Hornets in a position. Unfortunately, that's about as far as they got.
Clock still runs, and it will, aside from scores and injuries, timeouts. No free safety as the Zizzers basically playing man-to-man, it looks like right now.
They're in man coverage.
See if they go for that slant again. That ought to be open. They'll fake it, and now the quarterback keeps it, turns inside. He'll be hit at the 16-yard line and dropped there, short of the first down. I say the 16. He's actually at the 21-yard line. So he has to get to about the 18.5 to get a first down.
They had a little extracurricular activity over here on the sideline in front of the Zizzer bench. And the coaches want to get the young man out of the ball game for a little bit.
It's going to be third down. Third down. Third down at about 3. And, boy, they take their sweet time.
Yes, they do.
At the line of scrimmage. Austin Miller, the quarterback for Hillcrest, throws it over the middle. Slant play. Ball caught, and it's enough for a first down at the 15-yard line.
I was going to say they're going to mark him at the 15. They stop the clock to move the chains, and then they start it right back up. So we're inside 9:30 to go in the ball game, and the Hornets have it 1st and 10 at the 15, and the Zizzer defense going to step up right here. Man-to-man coverage all over the field, Harlan, so it's one-on-one everywhere.
And I would think they'd be doing that as much to throw the ball as it would be to open up the field for the quarterback to run the ball if he wants to. Now it's first down and 10 from the 15-yard line. Bad snap. Quarterback picks it up, spins away from one tackler. He'll be dropped at the 11. Gain of 5 on the play.
Got 5 after the bad snap as he just picked it up and ran up the middle of the field, and he's slow getting up now. But it is second down and about 5 to go for the Hornets from the West Plains 11-yard line. Inside 8:30 to go in the ball game as the clock continues to roll.
It's bad enough for Hillcrest as it is, but if their quarterback goes down, I don't know what they're going to do. He'll take the call from the sideline, check his wristband, and here we go. Running back to the right. From the 11, quarterback fakes, turns up the middle, breaks a tackle, turns it back inside the 5, down near the 2.
Well, it looks to me like the Hornets may cross the goal line unless they have a bad play, which not to hex them or anything, but it could happen. Now they're going to hurry to the line of scrimmage. I bet we got a quarterback sneak right here.
There it is. There's the push. Did he make it?
No, he did not. They're going to mark him short.
Well, it looked like ball came out. West Plains looked like they had it, but evidently before the play was over. Or the play was over. So now, second and goal.
Ball inside the 1. The Hornets lined up in a quick offense that time, tried the quarterback sneak, was unsuccessful as the Zizzler defense pushed them backwards. So this time they spread it out, and I bet the quarterback keeps it again.
Ball's right. It is just inside the 1. And the quarterback slant over the middle. That ball is caught for a touchdown, and Hillcrest breaks the shutout. A little slant play from the left side that time. And the touchdown reception is going to be credited to Hillcrest Colton O'Neill.
Colton O'Neill, number 42, is the one that made the catch. But the Hornets break the shutout on the throw and catch from less than a yard. And now they'll kick the extra point, or attempt to kick the extra point.
6:57 to go in the ball game. Here is the extra point try for Hillcrest. It is up. Line drive kick is good.
And that kick was made by Talon Wells.
6:57 to go in the ball game. West Plains 56, Hillcrest 7. Back in a minute on KDY.
There's nothing better than football. And just like the Zizzers bring power to the field, Cape Electrical Supply brings power to your projects. Whether you're a contractor, business, or DIYer, we've got the electrical supplies you need to hit a home run. From wiring and lighting to tools and expert advice, Cape Electrical Supply is your trusted teammate. Visit us in West Plains or check us out online. Cape Electrical Supply, powering our community, one connection at a time.
It's a new fun place to eat and play golf indoors. Par 4 and More is open on West Highway 160, just 2 miles west of Walmart. Par 4 and More has a full-service restaurant, 3 indoor golf simulators, and 1,400 square feet of arcade. Get a group together, bring your clubs, or use their clubs, and shoot around on one of the golf simulators. It's Par 4 and More. Search them online, Par 4 and More, or on Facebook, Par 4 and More, a country club for all.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
We come back for the onside kick, and West Plains will cover it.
Sam Stauffer, nice catch.
That was a hard play.
That was a hard play. He makes the recovery, takes it all the way down to the 41-yard line, and you wouldn't imagine his family's right in front of us, would you?
Strategically located.
Yes, they are. So 1st and 10 for the West Plains Zizzers from the 41-yard line, and the offense comes back out on the field. And it's, well, we're missing one. We're one short. We need another one.
You can play with less, but you can't play with more, right? There he comes.
Clock stopped. No, it started again. 6:08 to go in the ball game. Zizzers on front, 56-7. And the officials are talking, and the clock stops with 6:08. Now what are we going to do here? Did we have a flag?
Well, evidently not. So it's 1st down for West Plains.
And we're winding the clock.
Cale Combs is the quarterback, motion man, and they'll hand it off around the right side, reverse field, 40-yard line, down to 38 before the tackle will be made there. And that was Aiden Pablum.
Pablum picked up about 3 down inside the 40-yard line to the 38-yard line, where it's going to be 2nd down and 7 for the Zizzers. Second unit out there against the Hillcrest Hornets second unit. These guys will see each other again come Monday.
This is going to be a rematch.
Yeah. Except the Zizzers will have to get on the bus.
Long wait, snap, run it the other way. Same play with Pablum, tries to get to the corner, gets to the 40-yard line, takes on a tackler, runs over him, and out of bounds at around the 35-yard line.
Ran hard, gets knocked out of bounds at the 41, so pickup of only 2. But he earned every yard he got that time and brings up 3rd down and about 6 to 5. 3rd and 5 as they put the ball at the 41-yard line. Inside 5 minutes to go in the game. Zizzers on top still 56-7. Next week, Harlan, of course, Branson will come here. I don't think it'll be quite the same outcome. I mean, score-wise.
It will be a different
game.
Deal altogether.
Yeah.
3rd down from the 36-yard line. Full house backfield, toss play, running. Oh, look at this play.
Got
to
some
35, 30, 25-yard line. Tackle made there, and a 1st down for West Plains on Zach Smith's run. And that'll move the chains.
That'll move the chains inside the 25-yard line. Clock continues to run. We're inside 4:30 to go in the ball game. And the Zizzers have it 1st and 10 at the Hornet 25-yard line. You know that JV bunch out there would really like to put this in the end zone.
Oh, yeah.
You bet they would.
They've moved the chains. They're going to eat up more clock now. Combs, quarterback, takes a snap. Now he'll hand off to the other back of the backfield. That's
Stauffer.
31. Stauffer on the carry. Sam Stauffer, the junior. And he'll pick up 3, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd down and 7 for the West Plains Zizzers. Inside 4 minutes to go in the ball game. And Harlan, we're going to get out of here in plenty of time to go watch. It's Friday, isn't it? There's no NFL football.
That's right.
Yeah. Last week there was, unfortunately.
So 2nd down and 7. Toss play running to the right. Stauffer again. Gets to the corner, 20-yard line, tackle made at the 19. Gain on the play of 4, and it'll bring up third down.
Stauffer dropped that left shoulder, said, if you're going to tackle me, you're going to have to hit me pretty hard. And he made some contact, picks up some yards, and brings up a very manageable third down and about 3.5. Think Stauffer will get this one?
It's possible, but those little toss plays on those jet sweeps were pretty effective earlier in the drive, so let's see if they do that again. They're going to have Pavlin in the right slot, so that would set him up. Here's the snap. Note, play action. And a pass underneath is incomplete. What in the world was that?
I don't know, but that was not a good play as the ball was not close to the receiver. That brings up fourth down, and obviously the Zizzers will go for it here on 4th and 3 or 4th and 4 from the Hornet 20 or 19-yard line. Next Friday, Harlan, homecoming. A lot of activities going on. Most importantly, though, we got a football game next Friday right here at Zizzers Stadium at 7 o'clock when the Ranson Pirates come to town.
I think the class of 85 is going to be having a special
Yeah, they got
event.
a big deal going on there. 40th reunion.
Quarterback end around on the reverse. That is wide open. He's at the 20, the 15, the 10, tackle from behind at the 7-yard line. Pavlin again. A little reverse play.
I was going to say that was a really well-designed play as Stauffer tossed the ball to Pavlin, and he goes down to the inside. They're going to mark him at the 8. So it's 1st and goal for the Zizzers from the Hornet 8-yard line with 1:40 to go here in quarter number 4.
Now you know those JV kids are really wanting to score a touchdown. Clock at 1:33 and counting. Toss play to the right side. Stauffer tries to get to the corner, turns it up, bangs it up in there, and gets a yard, maybe 2.
He's not afraid to drop that shoulder and run into people, and he gets inside the 5. They're going to mark him at the 4, so it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 4 with less than 1:20 to go in the ball game, Harlan.
That was more like a 5-yard carry, actually. It'll be inside the 5 at the 4, and now it's 2nd down and goal. We have 1:05 to go. Can they get in the end zone here?
They're going to have to do it this play.
Yeah, because they're not going
to run another one. And the officials are not letting them get up to the ball. Oh, they've got the clock stopped for some reason, and I have no idea what it is.
It's still running.
And the officials are standing over the ball.
Are they trying to keep them from scoring a touchdown? I'm starting to wonder. Come on, guys.
Oh, they're going to take a knee.
All right. Good enough, and that's the ball game.
That's going to be ball game because, they're waiting to get inside the 40-second clock to take the final snap. And that is going to be the ball game, Harlan. The Zizzers win the final score 56-7, and we'll be back in
1 minute.
1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Shrimp Runner Seafood is now open in West Plains across from the Civic Center.
Rick's Truck Repair. They got the biggest selection of chrome and LED lights within 100 miles, and they're my go-to place for repairs, so I'm not down for long. Mercy, me, my rig's got some issues. What's there, 20? They're on Cell 63 in West Plains next to Highland Dairy. This is the Road Runner, and I am headed to Rick's Truck Repair. I am gone.
The action continues now with more Zizzer football on Hot Country KDY.
Final score is 56-7. It was a wipeout of epic proportions, and a lot of Zizzers got to get in the end zone tonight.
I was going to say the kids that played, they're counting their quarters towards a letter, and they got at least 2 tonight. The guys that got in there in the second half, especially, and some of them even got in the second quarter. And the Zizzers don't pull away. They ran away and hid as they led 21-0 at the end of the first quarter, 49-0 at the half, 56-0 at the end of 3, and of course the final 56-7 as the Hornets put 7 points on the board late in the ball game, or not late in the ball game, but midway through the fourth quarter to, take that 0 off there.
Next week, the Branson Pirates are here, and that'll be an Ozark Mountain Conference game, and West Plains. Paul will start the year. First 3 weeks we're 2-1.
Yeah, we're 2-1, and of course the first game of the year we were at Mountain Home, and that was a tough place to go play. And we had so many kids in new positions and being on the field for the first time. And We didn't play that bad. We got beat 49-30, but it was a lot closer than that as the Bombers scored a couple of touchdowns late to make the score 49-30. And then the next week we play here at home or go on the road to Parkview and got the win there, and then come home tonight and get Hillcrest here. And things are looking good. We got our 2-1 record. We got Branson coming to town next week, homecoming. A lot of things going on, and the Zizzers get the victory.
So it's good to be 2-1 with 3 tough games coming up. You'll have, of course, Branson next week, then Rogersville, and then Bolivar. All 3 of those.
And all 3 conference games.
Yes.
And you know, it's kind of nice to have the new conference, our second year in the Ozark Mountain Conference, and it's team